Hello, I'm John Bachman. We'll start this hour in St. Louis, Missouri, where police have now reopened the city hall there after the surrounding area, an inspection that led to several suspicious packages.
There is no one inside the building right now except for security marshal forces, and we're doing a scan of the buildings downtown to see if we find any similar devices.
Of course, this obviously concerned everyone with all the terror reports going around lately. Those cylinder devices were found near 3 different entrances to City Hall. The police chief says no threats were actually made. They do plan to, as we mentioned, they already have reopened the building. And also we're getting new reports this hour that according to Saudi state television or Saudi state media in Saudi Arabia that there has been a ceasefire agreement reached in the ongoing conflict in Yemen. This, of course, comes as the U.S. is insisting that U.S. warships recently sent there just off the coast are there only to keep commercial trade open through the Gulf of Aden. But the White House is also admitting it's keeping a close eye on what the Iranian government has been doing.
The concern that we have is because the conflict there has led to significant violence and an urgent humanitarian situation.
The press secretary says the president urges all sides to solve the problem peacefully and diplomatically. We do have reports now from Saudi state television that there might be a ceasefire. We'll keep you posted. In the meantime, here are the U.S. warships. They're steaming their way into the coast of Yemen or off the coast of Yemen. Those warships officially are there again to conduct security operations, but also there have been reports that they may try to intercept shipments of arms from Iran to those Houthi rebels. Pope Francis has now given his blessing and accepted the resignation of a U.S. church leader. Bishop Robert Finn has now stepped down as head of the diocese in Kansas City, Missouri. The Vatican, in making the announcement, did not give a reason for that resignation. Finn, though, was convicted in 2012 after covering up for a priest who was producing child pornography. In Boston, the sentencing phase in the trial against convicted bomber Dzhokhar Tsarnaev is underway right now. Yesterday, thousands of runners hit the streets of Boston to compete in the second marathon since the attack. Today, jurors are hearing arguments over whether Tsarnaev should face the death penalty or get life in prison. This is the same jury that found him guilty on all 30 charges against him earlier this month. Several people have argued against the death penalty, though. One man says there's still a lot of work ahead for survivors.
We are a big group of survivors and their families, and we're going to cheer and celebrate and very happy that so many people participate in this amazing event.
That gentleman right there jumped to the aid of several of the bombing victims immediately after the blast. The attack on the marathon killed 4 people and injured more than 260 others. Parents in Texas are standing up against public schools and standardized tests, saying they won't send their kids to a school on testing days.
I believe that diagnostic testing, yes, it should be something that is created by people that have spent time in the classroom, by teachers.
More of the fight against these standardized tests. Another update for you in 30 minutes.